Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play the Eye of the Beholder 2, The Legend of Darkmoon. And when last we left off, I'm checking down here because, what a surprise, there is a flying serpent that's trying to kill us. There are lots of these on this floor, a floor that centers around a series of riddles that we need to solve. I'm going to rest after, of course, using Create Food, because we need to make sure our food is at maximum, because we're still missing 2 of the riddle answers, 5 items born of greed, and something that is of nature's beauty and red. That could be referring to the nature's adornment ring that we've got that's currently equipped to Valendra, but that is red and gold, so I highly doubt that is the solution. I'm going to have a quick look around everywhere because I get the feeling that there are a few places that we haven't properly explored, or worse, areas that have opened up since we... Oh, hello! There is one serpent here, fortunately not that difficult to defeat. Probably areas that have opened up since I've sold various things, and I still do not trust that mouth there. We need to make sure we take care of all of these serpents as quickly as possible, because they can poison the party, and they're theoretically unlimited, because they just keep appearing in this area, and in other areas of course, but they tend to appear here. Could I just stay here and constantly attack with Valendra and Calandra for all eternity? Probably, and that wouldn't be a bad way to gain some experience, but we don't need any experience right now. So let's go back and see if we can figure out the solution to any of these puzzles, like this one. We were told to think quickly and choose the right door. We could go with our previous logic and say that we have to pick the left door because what can be trusted? But by that logic, can we trust the very sign that we read that chose us not to trust the previous thing? Oh, that is just silly logic. By that logic, we'll be third and fourth guessing ourselves. We have to pick the door that we know to be right, and that is not the one that is right. Actually, that is the one that's right, Sandstar. What? The door that we know to be right is the one on the right. So by that logic, we picked the right door. You know, you have a point there, Amber. Let's pick the right door. Are you absolutely sure, Sandstar? Lilamber, I've never been so sure of anything in my life. You're never sure about anything. Oh, let's just pick the right door. And the right door is the one we're picking. Is it the right door or the wrong door? Let's pick the key and find out. An unseen voice whispers, "Very good, very wise. You will make a fine addition to the Second Order. May you have continued success." Well, that worked out. Good logic there. Thank you, but I couldn't have done it without Amber, and the rest of you. Wait, are you actually giving everybody here compliments? Things have changed. And so, this area is sealed off. And so is this area. We can never go back there. And while we have free inventory space, I'm actually going to go and grab some of these things here. Like the potions of cure poison. We could do with more of them. If nothing else, we could use them to weigh down some things. We'll grab this scud as well. And we'll grab this here. Does anyone have any space for that? You have space for that. And if we put this here, you have space for that. And does anyone else have any space? If we pick this up and put that there, you have space for that. Okay, let's keep moving. And head back the way we came, because I don't think there's anything else here. And I think we're going to need a haste spell here. Haste had some pretty nasty drawbacks in earlier versions of D&D. Fortunately, this game doesn't seem to track them. And future editions of D&D also don't track that downside. It's a pretty nasty one. Haste allows us to attack a lot faster, which probably won't make any difference because we'll inevitably get hit and poisoned. There we go. How many of these are there? Probably way too many. 1 point of damage. I'm still surprised they can actually hit any of us, considering how effective our armor class is on the front line. It's really high. Any more enemies? There's one there. So let's back up because we do not want to be surrounded. Fortunately, only one of them can occupy a square at any one time. Unlike those giant wasps, eh? Those giant wasps were horrifying. Let us go back this way, and I still do not trust that a fireball will not be fired at us. It didn't happen, but I still don't trust that it won't happen. And I don't trust that nothing will come from this one either. So let us keep exploring. There is this way, which I believe leads back to the person in that trap. Over here, I believe. Yep, right here. There's something about here, mainly this, that's a bit peculiar. There's just an alcove with nothing. It's not an illusion, and we can't destroy the wall. Could it be something else nearby? I'm going to check the walls around here, just in case... Oh, look at that! A hidden area. The hint was here. You can go this way, why can't you go this way? Let's see what this is. How did you find that, Sandstar? My keen senses and years of training, Amber. Someday you'll be as good at finding things like this as I am. Or it may be the fact that you had your hand on the wall while we were walking. Rune, don't give away my trade secrets. Greed may be your downfall. Give what you need not. This could be the solution to our final part of the puzzle. Well, let's put things in this then. Who has things that they don't need? By carrying around some bits of bone, they won't be useful. It's made of rock. Maybe the items born of greed are rocks. We do have plenty of rocks. That we do, but we're not using my rocks. Some of them are magical. Let's see if we can throw away anything else that's useless. Didn't we have some rotten food somewhere? Yes, I have it. No, that's not rotten. Where's the rotten food? Well, if we have it, just throw it away into there. Or a spare spellbook or something. I could throw away this parchment, but that parchment did have something useful on it. And this axe is too large. But if the axe is too large, we might as well drop all of these weapons. They won't serve us well. Oh, I have the rotten food. There we go. We need one more. One more thing. We probably have something we can get rid of. Something we can get rid of. This potion could be sufficient. Perfect. We have 5. Yes, but we're still missing something of nature's beauty. Don't tell me that's back in the area that we were previously in. I hope not, but it could be. So we have one thing. And over here is the area where we solve these puzzles. Items born of greed are what I need. 1 for each year, and 1 less to fear. Well, let's feed some to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? You have done well. In return, I sing my song. Brilliant. And we have 1 more left to solve, and that is this one. Nature's beauty is my meat, tiny and red, 'tis such a treat. There was also something else that was very briefly mentioned by one of the party members, that somewhere around here there was something odd about the walls. Can't walk into them, but we can hear enemies here. Can't walk through, but if we attack... The wall was an illusion, but these monsters are not. Then we shall best them. Ugh! The poison. It courses through me. Don't worry, I'll deal with it. You just keep fighting. And so, we dealt with the poison. And now we'll keep fighting. Hopefully there was something here that makes this worth it. The answer is a 2-handed sword. Is it magical? We'll find out. Unfortunately not by you having that in your hand, as it were, because that makes it a bit difficult for you to use it. The book, that is. There we go. That is a +3 2-handed sword. Not a bad weapon. We do have better weapons, but still not a bad one. And there's nothing else here. Just checking. But there's nothing else here. So we need to find one more thing. Oh, I think I may have figured out where that last thing is. there was a door that previously wasn't open that I imagine is open, and I have foolishly decided to ignore that area when I went back this way, all the way back here. Now, if you would not attack me... Oh dear. Here are lots of enemies, and this is why it was foolish of me to ignore that area, because all these enemies are here again. As many as I like. I could fight these enemies all day. I really don't want to, because I want to move on to the next floor. How many foes are here? Probably too many is the answer. And haste is gone. So we're going to have to be very careful when it comes to going through here, closing the... Oh, never mind, we can't close the door, because there are enemies right here. As soon as we get rid of these, we will close the door, because I do not want to be surrounded, as I was about to be. That was some good timing on my part, because I do not want Lilanva or Sandstar to get poisoned. There was a doorway that wasn't open before, and I completely ignored it when I was going to check that area where we had to solve a puzzle. It was over here, if memory serves, and there is one flying serpent. Good thing I spotted it just over here. What a surprise! That is open, revealing probably the item that we need. So let's grab it quickly and try our best not to get trapped. This looks like exactly what we require. A red gem. Nature's beauty indeed. Oh! They just keep coming, don't they? There is a never-ending horde of them, and we will slay all of them. I admire your bravery, Valendra, but discretion is definitely the better part of valor here. Please persuade her, Lilanva. You can't dissuade my sister from anything when her convictions have been set. I was afraid you'd say that. And so we have what we need. It's time to get out of here as quickly as we can. There'll be more of them here. How many? We're going to find out. And we're going to close the door behind us. Yes, that does trap us, but it also means that if any spawn behind us, we will not be flanked, because they cannot open doors. I'm very glad that they cannot open doors. There are more of them. Stepping forward there would have been silly. How many more? Well, about an infinite supply. They're just not all here right now. An infinite supply, but about 5 or 6 at a time. It's all good experience, but I'd much rather not be facing them. And we want to very quickly go this way. Still do not trust that. Really do not trust that. And I don't think I ever will. I don't trust this one either. Still. Which way do I want to go? This way? This way might be the way I want to head. And up here? Through here? Yes, through here. We had done that one. It's this one that we haven't done. Let's hand it the gem. The pleasure is mine. For you I play something just as divine. I think that the door at the end of the hall just opened up. Our way forward is clear. We should prepare before we head beyond. I agree. A sensible idea. Who knows what terrible things could be beyond that door? Probably doom. If it's anything that we faced before, probably doom. Let us save, because saving in this game is always a good idea. You never know what death trap we may end up walking into. The answer is nothing. Okay, let's head further forward. Welcome, intrepid ones. At last we meet. Welcome to Darkmoon. DranDraggor, I presume? I am DranDraggor, High Priest and Overlord of this realm. You have been quite persistent. You have killed several of my minions and pillaged my temple. I did not invite you. You are beginning to upset me. You have come so far, but all for naught. Alas, we must part. To ensure that you meet your doom, I have sealed the door behind you. I'm afraid there is no way out. So stay a while. Stay forever. Oh dear. DranDraggor, the leader of the Temple of Darkmoon. Every bit as horrifying as I imagined he would be. Did you notice the pointy teeth? The what? The very pointy teeth that DranDraggor has. Far too pointy. Is that all you noticed? It's an important detail, I feel. It's not going to help us get out of here, though. I guess all we can do is move forward. Then we must move forward. Is everyone ready? About as ready as I'll ever be, Valendra. Then let us go. There is no way back. There is only forward. Forward, hopefully to the end of the test here. If we pass the test, maybe we can escape. I don't think Dran is presuming that we will escape. The plaque reads, 4 keys and 1 door. Find them to gain more. We'll need to find keys, then. It's not surprising, considering all we've encountered previously. And a teleporter. Let's get this over with. Any monsters? No. And over here is a key. Well, we found 1 key. We just need to find 3 more. Let's not interact with the hand further. That was a sound that I don't like the sound of. An enemy, to be sure. Here's a key. We'll have you hold on to that. And then we'll move on. There are too many teleporters here. Way too many. What if we go over here? Well, that brings us over to an area with lots and lots of keyholes. That's not going to help us. We clearly need to enter this at very particular angles. Otherwise, we won't find anything that we seek. So, we're going to keep looking. We need to find a few more keys, like that one. So we have 3 Darkmoon keys out of 4. Do we have to step into the teleporter backwards at some point, or have we found all of them? No, we've already, seen that one. So that brings us over to here. Aha! The final one. We have all 4. Let us open the way forward, as much as I'm wary to do so. There we go. If we enter this way... That did not bring us to where we wanted to be. Clearly, aha! We're here now. So let us try it. Use those keys. 1, 2, 3, and finally... There we go. We're in. And I don't want to think about what we'll face in here. Then I shall prepare us. Protection from evil, 10 feet. We definitely want bless as well. We also want to cast blur. And I think haste might be a good idea. Just in case. Fireball might also be good. There's a door. Oh! Oh dear. That is an actual beholder. And they, if memory serves, are immune to magic. Oh dear. Well, we're going to have to defeat you pretty quickly, aren't we? Oh yes. This could be bad. Please don't kill us. Aha! Lilanva has gained a level. And my, am I glad that we were able to defeat you. I only just remembered that they are immune to magic. Let's get some more spells. You have 1 level 5 spell. Raise Dead is a pretty good one. Slay Living is also pretty good. True Seeing is pretty good. Don't need that prepared all the time. Cure Critical might be nice. Let's have that ready for now. I know we need to rest to gain spells. But that was a beholder. That was the enemy that was at the end of the first game. And we just encountered that enemy as a standard foe in this one. Was that? Yes, it was. Another beholder. Perhaps they are indeed working with DranDraggor. I don't want to think about that. You are not acolytes of Darkmoon. It would not please His Highness to know that you have come this far. Therefore, my friends and I must stop you now. Oh, that was a spell. Don't want to get hit by that. Don't want to get hit by any of these spells at all, because these spells are nasty. And hopefully the party has been hit by a death spell. Didn't actually kill us, though. We got one femur. Don't know if that's going to be used in a puzzle, but I'm still really concerned about this whole floor. Beholders. Beholders as standard foes. Here is another femur. There are clearly many people who have tried to get through this area and have failed. But they said we were not acolytes. There appears to be a secret button on the south wall. And there is indeed. Revealing some potions of healing. I really want these right now. Who can hold on to them? You can hold on to them. Good. Potion of healing, potion of healing, potion of healing. I really hope we can rest here, because if we can't, we're in serious trouble. I have a bad feeling about this place. I have one too. And that did not kill us. Going down this way is a poor plan because we are trapped. Shouldn't have done that. Hopefully you will not kill us. You did not kill us. Good. Mental note. Do not ever go down dead ends with the beholders around, because that is a good way of getting us killed. That was one beholder. Is there another one? The bless spell is gone. Right. And there's something down here. Okay, there's nothing down here. I don't like this. I think it's plain to say I don't like this. And when we come back, folks, I'm going to go back to the entrance, because at least at the entranceway, I can heal. That didn't bring us anywhere. This brings us to somewhere different, though. Over to here, where we're safe. Can we rest? Yes, we can rest. And now that is a huge relief, because if we couldn't rest, we'd be pretty doomed. And so, when we come back, folks, more exploration of a floor full of beholders. Oh, joy! There is no joy here. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.